Good evening. Enjoy us for this trip report from Istanbul, Turkey to Doha, Qatar on Qatar Airways 777-300 ER. This is not a Q Suites flight, but is their normal business offering. But I rest assure you, it is still an amazing product. The only thing that wasn't really Qatar-like on this flight was the boarding process. It was wildly crazy, but I think then we got to our seat. This is a very good seat, plenty of storage, plenty of space, everything is nice to touch. What is wood looks like wood, what is metal looks like metal, which is an indicator of a very high quality seat. Additionally, when we sat down, the purser greeted us by name, and offered a great day. And also provided a diptyque amenity kit towel. And so, admittedly, it's the first time in Qatar, I think, for me and Holly. We both went on it, and I think for anyone in the aviation community, everyone knows, I think, the prestige, and I think just how high-end this airline is. And I think both of our expectations were extremely high, and somehow it's still surpassed them. It really doesn't even feel like you're flying. It really is more of an experience, and I think that was the craziest thing for us, was having an appreciation of just how different it is than your normal American carrier. Even I would say compared to the legacy European ones, Swiss, Lufthansa, Air France, this really is just a notch above in service. And I think that's really what separates it apart. The hard product is pretty similar. IFE is good, but the actual, the food and the service are just unmatched on this airline. It was really quite an experience. And I think as we're kind of pushing back here, I think the best business class we've done is this in Singapore. And admittedly, the Singapore one should be coming out later this year, but they just were so much better than I think their competition. We flew Swiss Air on the way there. We've done American. Turkish was good, but those are the few key ones we've hit, and it really did feel like a class of its own. Also, we were lucky enough. This was when Qatar Airways just rolled out the new Kevin Hart safety video, which I'm pretty sure you could watch out of the Bible. It was hilarious. Definitely worth a quick watch. This portion of the video, we go through the amenity kit. It was diptyque. Everything in there was very nice. It was sort of lotions, potions, eye mask, cologne. It was a really well-stocked amenity kit, which I think fits with the luxury airlines such as Qatar. I think it just sums up everything on this flight. I think it just was good, and it was just a level of service that I think is unmatched minus a few airlines. And I think this is ultimately a good segue. Even the meal service is just a 4-hour jump from Istanbul to Doha, but service started out with a glass of champagne and nuts. Then assortment of bread with oil and vinegar. For my appetizer, I had the meze plate. And then for my dinner, I had the beef short rib, which was fantastic. It's a really, really quality offering. Really enjoyed it. Everything I had on this flight was really good. I mean, it was definitely restaurant quality food. The beef short rib was the only thing that was okay, but everything else was very tasty. And then subsequently, I have the menu and then the wine list. If anyone kind of wants to go over that, feel free to skip ahead if not. But just menu was really nice. Everything was well presented. It was really enjoyable. And I think lastly, I want to highlight, in the world right now, I do not think there is a better business airline lounge than the Al Morjan Business Class Lounge in Doha Airport. So feel free to watch, and thanks for watching, everybody. Bye. Lovely Miss Townsend.